Hello, I'm christinecislowski and I'm a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator and I live in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, just hit the subscribe button below as well as the little bell and you will be notified every time I upload a video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I am showing you a Merriest Moments bundle out of our mini catalogue, which runs until December 2021. So here it is here on page 43. Has some beautiful stamps, so you've got some poinsettia as well as some leaves and some beautiful sayings that can be used on the inside or also the outside of your cards. It also coordinates with the dies as well as a hybrid embossing folder. Now a hybrid embossing folder is a little bit different to our normal embossing folders. So I have also used the Tasteful textiles embossing folder as well as the Merriest frames hybrid embossing folder. Now this folder cuts as well as embosses at the same time. So you have an outline piece here that comes with the dies. So this is an intricate cut die, and this one you can use it with your embossing folder. So all our embossing folders are marked at the front with this label here for Stampin' Up. So you just find the right way to put this folder in, and it sort of clicks in place so it doesn't move. You then put your sheet of paper in, close up your embossing folder, and always run your embossing folders through with the seam first so they don't break. So then you put that through your folder and you end up with a sheet that's not only cut out all the beautiful intricate pieces, but it's also embossed it as well, and it gives you a beautiful frame here to put your sentiments. So today I'm using some Whisper White and some fresh Freesia cardstock, as well as I've used in embossing in silver, as well as some of the flowers I've embossed in silver. So it's just two simple cards today. So I'm just going to fold this in half. I need to get my bone folder. Just fold this in half. Now this one is for your insert, so I'm just going to put it aside. I'm going to use my liquid glue just to put this on the front of our card, just to give a little bit of difference. I quite often use all colours for Christmas. I don't stick to red or green for Christmas. I love to do all colours in cards. You can do some beautiful cards with some of the subtle colours that we've got in our range. So I'm going to put that there. Just going to put a little bit of glue on there. Now, there we go. I'm just going to centre that on our card, and I'm going to pop this up with some of our dimensionals. So that it just pops up in the centre. I like using dimensionals. It just gives a little bit of height to the card and just a little bit something different. I have already cut out and embossed and stamped the poinsettia flowers that are going on the front today. So I'm just going to pop that in there. There we go. And I'm going to put these together with a little glue dot. So I'm using one silver one there, one silver one there, and I'm going to put that underneath so that we've got a little bit of colour as well. So I'm going to use my This is my Take Your Pick tool, and it's quite good for using for picking up your bling on the putty side. And this one here turns, and you've either got a spatula or a pricker. So I'm going to get my glue dot off with that and just put that on the back there to put my flowers together. Let's work out where I need to put this. Just move it around until you're happy with what you're seeing, so you can see all the purple underneath as well. So I'm going to pop that up with a small dimensional, just on the edge there. And I'm just going to put that there. Also going to get another glue dot to pop on our little flowers that are also part of that die cut set. Put that in the center. There we go. As well as a little dimensional on there. Stuck on my finger. Oh, that doesn't want to stick, does it? Doesn't want to stick there, does it? I might have to move that dimensional out a little bit. We'll get another one of those. So I might have to move that there, and I might just put a bit of tape on the tape runner there just to hold that to the card. That way. That's better. And another dimensional. Another glue dot there. Now I've got some rhinestones here, so I'm going to use the putty end, and that's going to give me a rhinestone in the center of those. And there you are. There's one card already finished. That didn't take long at all. Helps if you have everything ready ahead of time. Alright, so we're going to stamp a sentiment for the inside of that. So I've got a piece of cardstock here, and I'm going with the saying, thinking of you this Christmas season, and I'm using the fresh Freesia ink for that. Make sure I've got it up the right way. Always just told you stamp just for a little bit so that the paper can soak up all the ink and you'll get a lovely stamped image. Now I'm just going to use my tape runner to put that onto the inside of my card. I'll just line that up. And there we are, a lovely card in the fresh Freesia and silvers. Doesn't that look lovely? Okay, now for our second card, I've cut this out in the brushed foils, which is also in our catalogue. And the brushed foils are on page... They're on page Brush Metallic 12 by 12 foils on page 32. So you get 2 sheets of 3 different colours. So you've got bronze, copper and gold in that. So you get 6 sheets in that pack for $26, which is quite good value. So the same thing, I have used the textile Tasteful textile embossing folder for that. And again, I'm using a white card base, so I'm just going to fold that in half. Going to put this down with our liquid glue. Tombow glue is a good alternative because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room once you've adhered this piece to the card, so that you've got a little bit of time, if it's not exactly where you want it, that you can have a little bit of a wiggle room to place it just so. Now all the measurements for these cards will be down below, so you will have access to all the dimensions and sizes of all the pieces that I have used for these two cards. Okay, I want that a certain way, so I'm going to just put that down on there. Again, just work out where you want it. Make sure that your center frame is straight. Just push it down for a minute, let the glue adhere. I'm not worried about sticking these down because they'll be fine. It's not going to move once the glue has set. Now I have done this in the embossed in the gold embossing powder, and I'm not putting this up on dimensionals. I'm just going to stick that straight down today. I love that this set gives you a beautiful frame so that you can have your sentiment and see a little bit of the gold as well as the white paper. So I really like that effect. Okay, so that one's finished, and I'm just going to stamp on the inside for that card. And I've got real red here, so I'm going to do the sentiment in real red. You could do it in gold embossed, but I find that it might rub a little bit and it might make a few marks. So this one I'm doing is Together is the Merriest Place to Be. Beautiful sentiments come with this set. So again, just work out, straighten it up and place it down. And if for any reason you don't get it quite straight, you can always flip your piece over and do it on the back. There's always two sides to the cardstock to do your sentiments and your greetings. I'm just going to put that aside. Just give that a minute to dry. And again, I'm using my tape runner. This is a Stampin Seal Plus. It's quite a strong tape, so you don't need a lot of it. So I only put it on the top part of the insert and put it in there. Okay, that's that one there. So there are the two cards that I've done today. And I have some other examples of some cards that I have done with the papers that are in our new catalogue. And they are I think they're on, is it on this page? No, it's not that one, must be here. The papers come from page 17 out of the Painted Christmas. So I've used some of the 12 by 12 papers, the DSP, out of the Painted Christmas. So those are the two I have made today. And this is another one that I have made, and I've just used the embossing folder for that one, so I haven't cut out the white piece like we did for that. I have just embossed it, and you get these beautiful stars all the way around, and then just trim it down to size to fit your card. I have put some of the brushed gold metallic foils behind there, and I have done the poinsettias with the gold embossing powder and I have also used these little gold leaves out of our catalogue, gold holly leaves. Now they come in 2 sizes, so you've got quite a large leaf and you've got a smaller leaf. So there's 2 different sizes of leaves that you can use in that, out of those gold leaves. So they come in a packet of 20, 30. Is it 20 or 30? No, 30 on that one. Can't read today. Now these are another 2 cards that I have used with the metallics, and I have used the red and green foils. So I've used the green foil for this one. I've stamped the poinsettias in the real red, the same with this card. And I've used some of our red rhinestones in the centre of this, as well as I've stamped some of the leaves in the shaded spruce for that cards. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my 2 cards that I made today. Please remember that if you would like to contact me, you can email me at christinecislowski@gmail.com or leave a comment below and I can get back to you with that. If you do not have a demonstrator in Australia, I would be happy to be your demonstrator. Please just contact me and I can send you out a catalogue. If there's anything else you want to know about products that are in the catalogue, please contact me. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the 2 cards I have done for you today. Take care. Bye.